Hi there, this is the video tutorial for the 80s classic Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, as performed by Wham. And I've tried to base this tutorial on the original music video, so feel free to refer back to that as well once you kind of get it up to tempo. What I'm going to do in this video is break down the song for you, and we're going to play through it all the way through at a really slow tempo so you can get used to it, and then you can refer back to the original music video to really play it up to tempo, and of course, to fall in love with George Michael all over again and his amazing shorts. So here we go. The chords that you need for this song are all based in the key of C. So we've got our C chord, as we're familiar with, the F chord, and the G7 chord. Couple chords that may be new to you are the D minor chord. That's essentially like an F chord that adds in the extra ring finger here. We'll zoom in shortly to show you. And also this E minor 7 chord, which I think of as a G7 chord, just without the pointer. Let's zoom in and look at those specific chords for you. So like I said, we're in the key of C. So here's your C chord as a review. Your F chord looks like this, and then G7. And then the other two chords that may be new for you are the D minor chord, which looks like this. Remember I said it's kind of like an F chord, and then you're going to take this ring finger and add it to the second fret on that C string. Sounds like this. Nice, beautiful minor sound. And the other one is an E minor 7, and I like to think of that as a G7 chord, and then just take your pointer finger off. So leave these middle and ring fingers there. And that has kind of a neat minor 7 sound. Remember, the original E minor sounds like that, but the E minor 7 has just a slightly more suspended sound. It's kind of cool, and it fits really well in these pop songs. So those are the chords that you will need for this song. Okay, once you're feeling good about those chords, let's think about the beat and the rhythm of this song. This being a pop song from the 80s, it's all about the syncopation. Syncopation means emphasizing what we call the offbeat instead of the downbeat. Typically, when we have been playing, we really focus on that downbeat. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in this song, we're going to do the exact opposite. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. To the point that on that first and third beat, I'm not even going to strum all the strings. I'm probably just going to hit the G, maybe the C string as well up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you can do that little swing with it, adding that swing strum with the up strum, great. But if you're already like, syncopation, what am I doing? Go ahead and just do the down strums. Do a nice soft 1, and then a full 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you really want to try to feel it as much as you can. Like lean into it if you have to. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And like I said, because this is based on the music video, go watch that music video and you will hear the drums. 1, 2, 3, 4, right, in the background. So you want to really be listening for that syncopated beat. That's going to really make this song. So go ahead and warm up with that a little bit, just on that 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you're feeling good with that, let's move on to kind of breaking down the chord progressions for the verses and the choruses. The great thing is that let's start with the chorus, because that's kind of the simplest progression, and it also becomes part of the progression of the verse, which is great. So go ahead and look at your chord chart at the bottom of the first page, 2-page song, so make sure you got both pages up. Bottom of the first page, chorus starts off with C for 8 beats, then we go over to D minor and right back to C. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2, nice and slow. C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now we're going to D minor, and 1, 2, 3, back to C, 1, and whole thing again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, D minor, and 1, 2, 3, and back to C. That's the whole pattern 4 times through. All right, let's add the words here. Here we go. Actually, we start with what's called a no chord, so we're gonna hold off, and in the silence, we're gonna start with our lyrics, and then we'll come right in on the word up. Here we go. Wake me up before you go, go. D minor, don't leave second line. Before you go, go, D minor. I don't wanna miss you when it hit that high. Wake me up, keep going before you go, go. 'Cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go, go. D minor, take me dancing, see tonight. 1, 2, 3. We have a little tag at the end here. 2, 3. Here we go. And 1. I wanna hit that high. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're at the end of the chorus. So again, we're taking it really slow here just so you get used to it all. But I think that chorus is pretty accessible, right? You just got the one line of basically 2 C's followed by a D minor back to C. The melody will really keep you on track too, and then you just want to watch out at the very end. You're kind of vamping on that C as you go up into your best falsetto. Okay, let's try the verse next. If you kind of backtrack up to the top of page 1 there, under verse 1, you'll see that the verse starts off with the same progression as the chorus. We've got those 2 C's there, D minor back to C. Same thing again, 2 C's, D minor back to C. So we'll incorporate that. You know that progression. We'll get that into the playthrough. But I want to focus on the second half of the verse where it goes, something's bugging you, something ain't right. You start there on D minor for 4. Let's just go through it kind of slowly. We just started D minor for 4, 2, 3, 4. Then E minor 7 for 4, 2, 3, 4 to F. 1, 2, 3. E minor 7. 1, 2, 3. Now back to D minor. 1, 2, 3. E minor 7. 1, 2, 3. Then to F. 1. Here's the end of the phrase. We go to G7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 strum. Now it's going to feel a little bit weird, right? Because we're strumming on that downbeat after having strummed on all the offbeats. So that's going to feel weird. But let me sing it for you with all the pieces so you can kind of hear how it closes out. And what we'll do at the end there is we play that 1 strum nice and strong, hold it for 4 beats, and then that's going to launch us right into the chorus, right? I'll sing it for you. You can play along, sing along, or just listen for this part if you like. Back to Something's Bugging You, starting on D minor. 1, 2, ready, and something's bugging you. E minor 7, something ain't right. F, my best friend told me. E minor 7, what you did last night. D minor left me sleeping. E minor in my bed. F, I was dreaming. G7, I should have been with you instead. Wake me up. There's your C before you go, go. Now we're in the chorus, right? So you see how that transition is? We're still holding that G7, still good for 4 beats. We're just playing it once, right? Really letting it ring out for the anticipation of our favorite chorus of the 80s. All right, so that's really all there is to it. If you look on page 2, after verse 2, we go back to the chorus. So you're going to be switching between your 2 pages here. And then after that second chorus, you're going to come back to the second page here, and there's going to be a little repeat of the Jitterbug intro. Don't worry, we'll get to that. And then there's a bridge, which you'll see has the same exact chords as the second part of the verse. And essentially it has the same melody as well. The only difference you'll want to watch out for is that at the very end of the bridge, it'll go like this. The second line, it's cold out there, E minor, but it's warm in bed. F, they can dance. G7, we'll stay home instead. Back to C. So there's no anticipation built there. We just go right back to C, and then into the interlude, we're playing the chords for the chorus. D minor, and back to C. And then we can do a little jitterbug however we want, right? Do our thing. Back to D minor, and then back to C. And then we go and repeat the chorus 2 more times. This is what we call, at the end of the song, just sort of like the fade out, right? We can kind of do whatever we want to do over those chords. We're just kind of vamping those chorus chords as much as we can so we can have fun and dance in our go-go boots or whatever it is we feel inspired to do. So I hope that that breaks down all the pieces of the song for you. Feel free to stop here and go back to any part that you feel like you need to review. Feel free to take a pause from the video and just kind of play through it very slowly yourself if you want to. Whatever you need to do. This is a great chance to break and then get ready to play the song all the way through. So here we go. All right, let's play through this. Wake me up before you go. This intro part we'll sort of learn as we play it because there's really not much to it. Most important thing is that you want to keep that 8 count in your head as we get started. We strum on the first 2 beats as we sing jitterbug, right? And then we want to count out 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jitterbug, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we do it. So we do it 4 times. And I like to kind of pat my ukulele on those syncopated beats so I can really get into that feel of the offbeat. You can do that as well. And don't worry, if you mess it up the first time, it's going to come back later on. So we'll have plenty of chance to practice. Here we go, starting on C with those first 2 beats. And a word to, I'll do my best to call out the chords in this song. It's a fast-moving lyrical song, so I may not get all of them. I'll leave that up to you though. I'll try to keep you on track as best I can. And also, there's a wide range. It's kind of low at the beginning. You'll have to forgive me, and just go with the flow. Here we are, starting on C. 1, 2, here we go. Jitterbug, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jitterbug, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jitterbug, 3, 4. One more time. And jitterbug, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You put the boom, boom into my heart. D minor, send my soul sky high. See when your loving starts. Jitterbug into my brain. D minor goes a bang, bang, bang. C till my feet do the same. D minor, something's bugging you. Just something ain't right. My best friend told me what you did last night. Left me sleeping in my bed. I was dreaming G7 should have been with you on strum. Instead, C, wake me up before you go, go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go, go. I don't want to miss it when you hit that high. Keep going, wake me up before you go, go. D minor, I'm not planning on C, going solo. C, make me up before you go, go. D minor, take me dancing tonight. Back to C. Now we're just gonna vamp on this C for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Wanna hit that high. This is when your band is really like doing their fabulous solos in the background behind you, right? All right, here comes verse 2. Ready, and here we go. You take the gray skies out of my way. D minor, make the sun shine brighter. See the Doris Day. A bright spark into a flame. D minor, best line. Beats per minute, never been the same. D minor, you're my lady. E minor, I'm your fool. F, it makes me crazy when you act so cool. Come on, baby, let's not fight. F, we'll go dancing. G7, everything will be alright. Chorus, wake me up before you go, go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go, go. I don't wanna miss it when you hit that high. Wake me up before you go, go. 'Cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go, go. D minor, take me dancing tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, here it comes. I wanna hit that high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now we're going back to the intro. Here we go. And jitterbug, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jitterbug, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jitterbug, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Jitterbug, 3. Now to the bridge on the second page. D minor, cuddle up, baby. Moving tight. We'll go dancing tomorrow night. It's cold out there, but it's warm in bed. They can dance, we'll stay home instead. Back to that C, now D minor, and back to C. Again, that little section, jitterbug, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, D minor, 1, 2, 3, back to C. Now back to the chorus. Wake me up before you go, go. Don't leave me hanging on C like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go, go. D minor, don't wanna miss it when you hit that high. Wake me up before you go, go. 'Cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go, go. Take me dancing tonight. Right back to the chorus. Wake me up before you go, go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go, go. I don't wanna miss it when you hit that high. Wake me up before you go, go. 'Cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go, go. Take me dancing tonight. Now this would technically be sort of the fade out, right? It would repeat back, but we're just gonna end on C. There you go. You can fade out, you know, you can repeat that chorus as many times as you want and really let it go, right? Anyway, I hope that worked for you, and I hope that that was a good tempo. Remember, you can always go back and review whatever section of this video you need to help. And also, I always try to remind you, try to play through it without the video, right? You really want to internalize what that song sounds like for you and what it feels like to play for you. So lots of fun to work with on this one. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you for the next song.